This is a live update about the changes to YouTube coming to you from the team behind Andy's Shed on Wednesday the 17th of January 2018. The UK time is 23:11. Hello there and welcome to another special video from the team here at Andy's Shed. In this video we are going to be taking another look at the changes that YouTube are planning to implement on the 20th of February and how they will impact on the smaller content creators who are on the channel. Now, if you don't know what these changes are, take a little look at the video that I uploaded earlier today, because there I will read out in that the email that I woke up to in my inbox from YouTube this morning. The email basically states that as from the 20th of February, YouTube partners, of which I am one, anybody who monetizes their video on YouTube is a YouTube partner. Any YouTube partners as of 20th of February who have less than 4,000 hours of watch time in the last 12 months, or have less than 1,000 subscribers, will not be able to make any money from their content after the 20th of February 2018. That's about a month from now. So people who've been making a little bit of money, maybe a few $100s a year, maybe less, maybe more, from YouTube, unless they have got 1,000 subscribers and have also got 4,000 hours, 4,000 hours of content on their of views on their channel within the last 12 months, then they will have all their videos demonetized on the 20th of February. YouTube say they'll send you the money that you're owed up to that date, but after that date, anybody that watches any of your videos, you won't get a cent for it, unless you've got at least 1,000 subscribers and you've got a watch time of at least 4,000 hours in the last 12 months. So we're putting a plan together. Me and some other YouTubers have got together and we are putting a plan together. I'm just going to let the dog in because she's crying outside the door. Hello Pippa, it's alright. It's alright, I'm just letting the dog in. And it's been a very busy day here today on YouTube. I have been sat in front of this computer. You can see I'm looking a bit dishevelled and a bit unshaven. That's because I've been sat in front of this computer since around about 10 or 11 o'clock this morning, and it is now 11:15 at night here in the United Kingdom. So I've had rather a long day trying to figure out what we're going to do with this. Now my immediate thought was, my immediate thought was anger, really. Anger at YouTube, basically screwing over the content providers. I really was not happy about that, because that is what they were doing. They were screwing over the content providers, big styly. And my initial thought was, right, 20th of February, there's no way I'm going to reach 1,000 subscribers. Luckily I had one video that took off around about March, April time last year. One particular video that I did on how to make a charcoal gasifier really took off, and that has meant that I just scrape in with the 4,000 hours of watch time thing, despite the fact I've only got just over 100 videos up there on YouTube. I have got that watch time that I need because that's a long video and people have watched it quite a lot. Because it's quality content and people have watched it, which I thank everybody for. So you can get the number of hours with not many subscribers. My problem is that because my content is quite nichey, not everybody wants to make a charcoal gasifier, believe it or not. Because my content is niche, a niche market, I don't actually have many subscribers. So my problem is the subscribers. I have spoken to quite a few people today though who have got the opposite problem. They've got many more subscribers. They've got over 1,000 subscribers, but because they only make very short videos, they haven't got the watch time. Because their videos might only be 3, 4, 5 minutes, they haven't got the watch time. And I've spoken to people this affects who have got like 3,000 and 4,000, 5,000 subscribers, but still have not got the watch time because their videos are short. So what can we do about it? Well, my initial thought, as I was saying, my initial thought was that on the 20th of February, if I'm not going to make any more money out of YouTube, then I am going to withdraw all my content. I'm certainly not going to leave it up there if I can't make any money out of it. On the 20th of February, if I can't make money out of it anymore, I'm just going to delete all my content. If you want to keep a copy of your content, if you do want to go down this road, but you want to keep a copy of the videos for yourself, or maybe to upload them to another platform like Vimeo or Dailymotion or somewhere like that, then there is a thing you can get called Video Download Helper, which is the thing that I use. Now, I've not got a link for it at the moment. You'll have to Google it because I've not had a chance to find a link out for it. I've just been so busy today. But I use the Firefox web browser. I'm a bit unusual in that I have the Linux operating system here. I don't use Windows and I don't use a Mac or anything like that. I have the Linux Mint operating system, and I'm using the Firefox web browser, and I have this add-on to the web browser, this plugin, Video Download Helper, which enables me to download videos of lots of different video sites. So one that you can download videos from is, I believe, YouTube. Well, it is YouTube. I know it is because I did it yesterday. I tried one out and downloaded one yesterday off it, as chance would have it. Now, if you're going to go down the route of deleting your content, obviously you might want to keep a copy of your content, because videos are big files. You might not have them on CDs, or you might not have them on a memory stick, or even on the drive of your computer. So if you want to get yourself a local copy of your content again, find this Video Download Helper, get a web browser that it's compatible with. Like I say, it certainly works in Mozilla Firefox, and get that, and you'll be able to download all your content to keep your content safe. Then you can take it off the channel on the 20th of February and say, right, YouTube is not going to benefit from my content anymore, because when they demonetize your content, if your content is still there, it's like a television network who are no longer paying the rights to show your favourite soap opera, but are still showing it anyway. So the thing to do is take that content down if you are leaving YouTube. Take it down. And I've spoken to a few people today who said they are going to take great pleasure in leaving very, very, very rude messages in one video that they leave up. Of course, all this has come about because YouTube is claiming that they want to make their site more family friendly, and they want to stop all this stuff that was going on with these characters like PewDiePie, whoever the hell he is, and whatnot, with uploading inappropriate content, or as YouTube would say, content that is not suitable for all advertisers. Well, I think it's going to come back and bite them, because all the people who previously have not sworn in videos and not made inappropriate content and that, if they're leaving the channel, what have they got to lose? Even in live streams, I think the 20th of February is going to be a very, very interesting day on YouTube, and I think they're going to regret their decision big styly that day. But if you leave YouTube, where do you go? Well, that's a very, very good question. I'm looking into other sites at the moment. The only site that comes close to having a similar platform that I've found so far is Dailymotion. I've tried 2 or 3 different sites today. I've had problems with the uploads to Dailymotion, but I did send a message to their technical support team earlier today, and to Dailymotion's great credit, they have got back to me within a few hours and suggested things that I can do. Now, because it's getting on for midnight here at the moment, I've not tried to do those things yet. I'm going to leave that till tomorrow to give that a go. But I will get back to you and let you know how that works, because if I can solve this upload problem that I've been having with Dailymotion, I would say that is probably the site to go to, because on there you can, I believe, monetize your content and all that kind of thing. But if you want to stay with YouTube, then the thing you've got to do then is hit these ridiculously high targets that they've set. Now, I've been on YouTube for 10 years. You'll see if you go to my channel, Andy's Shed, you will see that my first little video of a stationary engine running on my backyard here was shot on a little digital camera and uploaded in 2007. So I've been on just over 10 years. Getting on for 11 years. It'll be 11 years in the summer. So I'm one of the longest standing people on YouTube, and in all that time I've generated about 250 subscribers, because my channel is niche. I've never been mainstream. Until about a year ago, I didn't make any money out of it. A few years ago, it's maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago perhaps, that YouTube contacted me and said, hey, you're a good guy, would you like to be a partner? This is when I got about 50 videos on the site and like almost no views, and they said, would you like to be a partner? So I went, yeah, sure, I'll sign up to that. What have I got to lose? It doesn't cost me anything. And I signed up to it, and I made a few pence on it, and I don't pay you out until you get to £60, which is why my payout came last year. I think it was in about June I got my first payout, because one of my videos took off around about March time, February, March time of last year. Just one of my videos took off quite well. It didn't go viral, it didn't get like millions of hits, but you'll see this one about this charcoal gasifier did take off quite well and got a few thousand views on it. Which meant I got a cheque for 60 something pound last summer, and I'm just on the verge of getting my second cheque. Now, the problem is, I've been doing it for 10 years, and that's all the views that I've got. But my content is niche. It's very niche content, and this is another thing where YouTube are failing. If they just keep all the big YouTubers and get rid of all the little niche channels that are very specialist content, and specialist content tends to be on small channels because not that many people subscribe to it, not that many people watch it, but it is there. But the number of those specialist channels that are on YouTube, if they all are flattened, if they are all got rid of by the platform, then it's going to really, really hurt the platform. And I, honest to God, think that YouTube have not taken this into consideration. So this is why I'm saying to people, if you are leaving the platform, delete all your content, because that will hurt them. So delete your content if you are leaving. Now, if you're not leaving, there are ways you can help. There's a group of us who are getting together and who are basically saying, right, everybody that we see on YouTube, everybody that comes into contact with us that's got less than 1,000 subscribers, we're going to subscribe to. Doesn't matter what their channel is, doesn't matter if we have any interest in the kind of content that they provide. I mean, I'm not really interested in sport at all, but if you've got a sports channel and you've got less than 1,000 subscribers, get in touch, I will subscribe to you. And there's a lot of other small YouTube content creators who feel exactly the same way. I have spoken to quite a few of them today. So get in touch. Any channel with less than 1,000 subscribers, subscribe to it, whether you want to or not. You'll not get deluged with emails every time they upload a video or anything like that. It'll just fill your subscriber list in your homepage up a bit, and who looks at those anyway? So subscribe to anybody who's got less than 1,000 subscribers, please. The ones with more than 1,000 subscribers who are saying subscribe, that doesn't matter so much. They're fine. They are not going to get demonetized for lack of subscribers. They may be worrying about getting demonetized lack of view hours in the last 12 months, but they're not worrying about subscribers if they've got 1,000 or more. So how can we help then? Well, basically, if they're worrying about lack of airtime or lack of number of hours viewed, then you need to watch their channel to help them. And the default way of watching on YouTube is on the watch page, where you're watching one channel at a time. Now, I've come up with an idea today. If we could launch a web page with lots of different content creators' videos embedded in that web page, if you want to help them, what you could do is you could go to that web page, and that web page might play 10 videos all at once. Now you would then be helping 10 people get their watch time up. And what you could do, perhaps you might accidentally leave your computer on overnight while you're in bed playing YouTube videos. You can turn the screen off to save power. You can turn the speakers off to save power if it's a desktop. You can even, those of you that have got Raspberry Pis for web browsing, brilliant, because they don't use much power at all. But basically you can turn everything off except for the CPU. Just let that play videos all night off of my special page that I'm going to be setting up in the next few days, and that will help out these small content creators. So what I'm wanting to do now is I'm wanting to hear from anyone who is a small content creator. Now, if you're going to leave this video playing all night, you obviously need longer videos. So what I'm suggesting people do is they make some long videos and get them uploaded to YouTube as quickly as they can. You know, a webcam pointing out of your bedroom window or something is fine. Anything at all, just make a really long video. Make sure it doesn't violate any of YouTube's terms though, so they can't get it taken down. So don't have any copyright music playing in the background of it at any time. Don't have anything copyright or trademarks or anything like that in the videos. You're all content creators out there, you all know how this should work. So I'm not going to go through it. You have more common sense than YouTube have given you credit for in the past, I'm sure. So provided it doesn't violate any YouTube's terms or anything, make a really long video and send me a link to it. Make sure, by the way, in the video that you tick the little box in the settings, I think it's in the advanced settings somewhere, that says other people can embed it on their websites, right? Because I will want to embed it in my web page. What I want you to do is send me that information. I'll tell you how to send me the link in just a moment. Send me the link to your videos. I will create a web page and I will embed all your videos for everybody who sends them to me. I hope I'm not making a rod for my own back here, because I know there's potential I might get millions. But if I do get millions, if I do get absolutely buried in requests, then it might fall apart. I can't guarantee anything because I'm one person trying to do this. I'm one person trying to help out here. But this is the idea, to embed into web pages maybe 10 videos or 20 videos in one web page, so that somebody wanting to help get people's watch time up can go to that page, make sure all the videos are playing. I might be able to make them autoplay, I don't know if I will or not, but the worst case scenario is you have to click play on each one down the web page, and then you can go and do your hoovering, go out for the evening, go to bed, whatever, and just leave these really long videos playing, and that will get those people's content hours, their watch time up. If you leave that playing for, let's say, 5 hours, and there's 10 videos on that page, it will count, as I understand it, as 50 hours of total watch time, because you've been watching 10 videos at once, you know, and they're 5 hours each, so it'll count as 5 times 10, which is 50. So it'll count as 50 hours of total watch time. So it'll help 10 other creators get their watch time up by 5 hours, and that's if you do it alone. If lots of people do it, we're soon going to crack that magic 4,000 hours mark. Even if we don't manage to do it by the 20th of February and people's videos do get demonetized, the minute they hit that mark, they can reapply to go back onto the partner program. So that should help you. Now, so if you've got a really long video that you want people to watch, where do you send the information to? Now, YouTube won't let you, won't always let you send links and stuff. So I'm going to direct you to a website that I run that has got a contact form on it. Now it's the website for my channel that we normally use for the content on my channel, but the beauty of this is it has got a contact form on it, and here it is. This is the website you go to. It's http://andyshed.coldpress.net. Now this is not HTTPS, it's not a secure site, but you're not putting in your credit card details or anything. It's only a HTTP site at the moment, but don't worry about it. It's honestly from a legit source, so if your browser says do you trust this site or whatever, please click yes. It's totally fine. So it's andyshed.coldpress.net. Now if you go on there, you should be able to find a contact form. Find the contact form on there and send a message. That message will then come to me, and when I get that message, I will put you on the list for when I do this next page to embed you into a page. Now I'm going to end up with more than one page. Let's say I put 10 videos in a page, I might end up with quite a lot of pages. But if you just watch one, or if you just watch one of these pages one night, or if you do one page one night and another page another night and another page the night after, it's really, really, really going to help people the way that I understand it, because you are still watching a video, you are still building up the watch time for those people. There is nothing against YouTube's terms and that in it. You are legitimately playing that video out, whether or not it has got ads on it. So that's the way to do it, but do it with pre-recorded videos if you can, please, not with live streams. So if you want to do it with a live stream, do a long live stream and then send me the link to it once it is a YouTube video after the event, you know, after the live stream, because it's just a bit difficult sometimes embedding live streams, I've found, for some reason. So yeah, send me long videos, send me links to your long videos, and we'll get them embedded into these web pages, and we'll see what we can do for getting people's watch time up. Right, what else do I need to say? That's how we're planning to do it for the watch time. Also, if you've got a channel that you want me to subscribe to, again, same place, send a message to me using the contact form on andyshed.coldpress.net. If you've got a channel that you want me to subscribe to, send me a message on there, and not only will I subscribe to it, I'll compile a list of small channels looking for subscribers. We'll also get that online somewhere, andyshed.coldpress.net, and then people wanting to help can all look at that list, excuse me. So that's what to do. Whether you're looking for hours of watch time or extra subscribers, get in touch with us, andyshed.coldpress.net, and I will do my very best to help you. Now, of course, there is a chance that my website's going to crash if this goes viral or something and we get loads of people sending stuff in. The website might crash. Please keep trying. If you can't get to it, if it doesn't work, please keep trying. I'm in the UK. I'm aware that a lot of the people who subscribe to me on YouTube and a lot of the YouTube content creators are actually in the USA. So there's this time difference thing. So if it's going to crash, it'll probably crash at night while I'm in bed or something, but it should reset itself. The people who do my web hosting are here in the UK. They're only a small firm, but they are a brilliant company. They give me unlimited web hosting and they're really, really good. So if it does crash, I'm sure they'll be able to get it up and running again pretty damn quickly. I think that is about it for now. If any of you have been in the chat room, I'm sorry that I haven't been in the chat room while I've been doing this, but it's difficult for me to get into the chat room because I use a different video broadcast software. I don't actually broadcast direct through YouTube. I use Open Broadcaster to do it, so I'm not always looking at the chat room, but I am actually going to go in there now and have a little look at it, just to see if there's anybody there at the moment. Because I am aware, yeah, and I see there are people there at the moment. J.K. Hicks has been in there. It says, could you just remove the ads and keep your videos up? That way they aren't gaining any revenue from your videos. You'll continue to gain views that way also. Right, JK, the way that I understand it, what they're going to do is take all the ads off of videos. What YouTube are doing is they are not removing your account on the 20th of February. YouTube are just demonetizing all the videos for the affected users. So they are taking the ads off of everybody's videos anyway. That is what they're doing. They're demonetizing them. They'll come up with like a little black dollar sign with a line through it or something like that, which I think what they do when they're totally demonetized. The orange dollar sign and circle thing, that is not total demonetization. That is only partial demonetization, I've been told today. You may still get some, but just not as many ads on those videos. From what I understand, they're going to totally demonetize the videos on the affected channels on the 20th. So in effect, they are taking the ads off on the 20th. That's exactly what they're going to do. They're going to take the ads off. But YouTube will still be benefiting from your videos being on their platform. Because it's like, for instance, I have a YouTube app on my smart TV. I've got one of these Samsung smart TVs and there's a YouTube app on it. So when there's nothing on the TV, I click on the YouTube app because there's nothing on the normal terrestrial TV that I want to watch, and that is increasingly the case. I actually watch YouTube probably for about 3 or 4 hours every evening these days. And even if your content has been demonetized by YouTube, they'll still have it on their system, even though it won't have ads on it, and people will still be able to watch it. So it's still benefiting YouTube because it's making YouTube bigger. It's making YouTube able to say, look, we've got all this brilliant diverse content, come and watch it on our platform. We're just not paying anybody anymore for it, but they'll not tell you that bit. So that's why I'm saying to people, if you're leaving the channel, delete all of your content. If you are leaving, don't just leave it up there. It's a bit like if you move house. When you move house, you take your belongings with you, don't you? You don't leave all your belongings there for the next guy to benefit from that moves into your house. You take the belongings with you, because you might leave $30,000 worth of furniture in a house if you left all your belongings behind. And of course you're not going to do that. You're going to take it with you, or you're going to sell it somewhere else. So that's exactly the same thing. If you are leaving YouTube, make sure you delete all of your content, and that will really hurt YouTube, because YouTube actually wants content. It just doesn't want to have to pay us for the content anymore. Now somebody's come up with an interesting theory today. They say, did I think that the reason this was happening was because YouTube's come under pressure from the big time players, from the Casey Neistats and all that kind of people, who I never watch because his videos are absolutely rubbish. Neistat. I think maybe there's a point there. I think maybe YouTube does have a dialogue with these big players, and I think these big players have said, look, we've lost a load of money since you introduced this thing that said we couldn't swear on that, because that's all that people come to our videos for, because we swear and do stuff that is borderline illegal and all this kind of nonsense. You know, and we're making you loads of money. So YouTube goes, yeah, but we can't have swearing that. So what we're going to do? I know what we'll do. We'll get rid of all the really quality content from the people who do stick to all the rules, and we'll say that it's just our way of policing the site better. Now, I've not explained that very well, but I think they've come under some pressure from the big channels to stamp on the little channels. In simple terms, I don't think YouTube's got enough ads to go around for everybody. That's a simple way of explaining it. Oh, half explaining it, because I've not made a very good job of that. But that's one of the things that I think's happening. So what I would say to you, what I would say to you is delete your content. I'd still say delete your content. If you're leaving the channel, delete your content. If you're not leaving the channel, obviously don't delete your content, because you're going to try and hit the thresholds. But if you are leaving the platform, delete your content. What I will say to you, if you've got more than one channel, consider using that video download helper thing to take all the videos off your smaller channels that are going to get hit, and put that content onto your bigger channel, or vice versa. Take it off your big channel, put it on your small channel, but basically concentrate all your content onto one channel. That's one thing that you can do. If you've got 3 or 4 channels, or if you and your wife have got a channel, or if you and your brother, or you and your sister have got a channel, or you and your next door neighbour have got channels, put it all on one channel, because that's then twice as much content on one channel. so you might get your views up that way. Put it on one channel. A television channel doesn't have the same thing on it all day. Generally, a television channel has lots of different programs. So as a content creator, think of yourself more as a program maker on a television channel, not as somebody who has to make enough content to fill a whole channel all of the time. And you might get more views that way. You have a nice diverse channel with lots of different things on. And particularly with YouTube Live now, you could do it like a normal television channel. You know, you could have kids programs on at a certain time of the day, and sports on at a certain time of the day, and I don't know, some kind of dramas on in prime time. You could do it like that. You could do it more like a normal TV channel, more like sort of CBS or NBC or the BBC, depending on what part of the world you're in. As long as you don't do it like ITV in the UK, you'll be alright, because they really are rubbish. But yeah, if you're going to stay, obviously keep your videos and try and hit those thresholds. If you're going to leave though, delete your videos. Definitely delete your videos. That's the one thing that I've been saying to everybody all day. If you're going to leave, delete your videos. Don't give YouTube the benefit of that content that you have shed blood, sweat and tears to make. If they're not going to pay you for it anymore, take it off them. Right, okay, I hope all this has come through okay. I'm just looking at the bottom of my screen and it's telling me there's been 64 dropped frames in the last 36 minutes and 56 seconds since I started this live stream. I hope that's explained some of it to you. As I said before, anybody who's got any long videos that they want to get watch time on, or anybody who wants more subscribers, get onto this site, andyshed.coldpress.net. It's actually http:// andyshed.coldpress.net. Get on there, andyshed.coldpress.net, and get on the contact us form. You will find a link to a contact us form. Get on the contact us form and fill that out with the link of the video that you want to get watch time on, or the link to your channel, and we will put it all into a web page or a big group of web pages, so people can go to that and go, these YouTubers need help, we're going to watch their content, or going to set their content playing while we're in bed or something, and we're just going to nip onto each of their channels and click subscribe. And I'm sure one thing that this has really done, actually, one positive out of this, is it's really brought the community of YouTubers together today. I have spoken to people on YouTube today I would never have spoken to had this not happened, and all these people who are getting affected have all been really nice people. So show them some support. If it's happening to you, don't be downhearted. Decide what you want to do. If you want to try and fight it and hit those targets, we can help you. Get on andyshed.coldpress.net. But if you want to leave YouTube, make sure you delete all your content. Do not give YouTube the benefit of your content after February 20th. That's it from me for now. I think I've said all that I need to say on this one. I will try and get back with another update sometime over the next couple of days. Remember, if you've not done so already, like, even more important than the like, subscribe to this channel, because if we do not hit the targets, then I will seriously be considering coming off of YouTube on the 20th of February. And of course, when I find out what Dailymotion are like, I will definitely put a review up of Dailymotion and tell you the ins and outs of switching over there. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.